Oh, just had a really nice hit. Oh, there he is. No, he came off. That was a drag burner there. He's back on. Woo! Nice. Let's mark that. Woo! Alright, FishAholics, welcome back to another episode, or welcome to my channel. I am here in the Florida Keys. I just launched the kayak and it's like false dawn. The sun isn't even up yet and it is beautiful. I'm the only one out here, and being that the seas and the winds are going to be in our favor today, we're going to try and push offshore to fish some new area that I've never fished before. And we're going to do a lot of trolling, a lot of jigging, and if we're lucky, maybe we'll find some nice mutton snapper, maybe some grouper, although the grouper season is closed, and we could also catch some nice mangrove snapper, and the list could go on, but we're here in the Keys. That's always a good thing, and I'm excited. The tide's going to be coming in any minute now, and I'm thinking the incoming tide could be good for the area that we're going to be fishing. So let's go give it a go. Stay tuned. Hopefully we can find some fish and learn a few things. Starting to mark some stuff here on the bottom in 10-11 feet of water. Let's throw out this little Yozuri crank, and this is actually a freshwater crankbait, but I switched out all the hardware for stronger, more saltwater quality stuff. And I really like this little crank because it gets down deeper right into the strike zone and it looks like a little pilchard. Here we go. We're fishing. The last time I was down here, trolling worked really well to find the snapper and then jig them. I wonder what all that is right on the bottom there. It could be grunts, tiny snapper, maybe just the rock structure. Oh, there's a fish. That didn't take long. It's definitely all fish. Really quick. Literally, we were trolling for 5 minutes. Oh, look at that. A little baby red grouper. Kind of cool. Not a giant, but first fish of the day. Let's use the pliers before this guy freaks out. All right, let's get back out there. Really good bottom here. It is lit up, and that's probably why we got a bite so quick. Something big just made a monstrous wake right there. Hopefully it was just a sea turtle and not a big shark. I'm trying to troll at around like 1.8 to 1.5 miles per hour. And then I'm just every so often giving this crank some jigs just to cause it to change direction a little bit and kind of wobble a little bit more. Trolling's an effective way to find fish when you're fishing some new waters and you're just trying to pick it apart and learn it the best you can, and only, you know, a few hours of daylight. Right now it's January down here in the Florida Keys, and the sunset is still only around like 5:30, and I can't fish all day today. I only plan to fish 5-6 hours, so basically until we get to like high tide pretty much, and then we've got to get out of here. So I've got to make the most with the little bit of time that I have. Had something little on there for a sec. Oh yeah, he's on there. Something really little. Oh my Lord, look at the size of this yellowtail. Wow. Check out that beautiful sunrise back there. Absolutely stunning. Whoa, another fish on right there. Oh man, something a little bit better, guys. This might be a bigger red grouper, or maybe a mutton snapper. Oh yeah, we got a mutton. Whoa, nice. Well, we found one. And look at the bottom. Just as I got to the edge of the structure I was marking, then we got this bite. Whoa. Oh. A little sketchy with these treble hooks and a crazy mutton. All right, let's see how big this guy is. He's probably 17. He's a wild one, that's for sure. Jesus. He's about 16 inches. All right, pretty sweet. We pretty much got that fish right at sunrise. And we'll do another circle around that same zone. That was a super fun fight on this Dark Matter FishAholic 7'6" inshore spinning rod. And I have it paired up with this 5000 BGMQ 15-pound braid, and I have about a 20-foot 20-pound fluorocarbon leader. Ooh, just had a really nice hit. Oh, there he is. No, he came off. That was a drag burner there. He's back on. Woo! Nice. Let's mark that. Woo! What do we have here? Oh, This might be our big mutton. We missed the first one, and then a second one I think hit it right after, so we must have found a pack of fish or maybe a small school of them. It's acting like a big mutton. Oh no, I just felt like one of the treble hooks pop out, I think, from its mouth. Oh, please stay hooked. Please stay hooked. That's a big girl. Dang, son, she's spinning the kayak against the wind. Look at that. Maybe it's a jack crevalle. Now it's kind of acting like a jack. No way, look at that stud. Oh, she barely fits in the net. Oh man, look at that monster. Oh, giant. Wow, one treble is completely free, and just one hook on the mid-body treble is on this fish's lip. Oh, got it. There we go. Oh. Look at that, guys. Oh, she's got some shoulders. Whew. Let's get a weight on this one. It's about 12, 13 pounds. Nice. I'm gonna get a quick measure on her, and then I'll bleed her and throw her in the box. It's only 7:47. Sunrise was at 7. Heck yeah. "29 inches. Oh, heck yeah. All right. Let's get this guy on ice. Hopefully my lunch doesn't get too fishy. Oh, fish on. Something little. But it might be a larger yellowtail snapper. They are crushing the crank today. And don't worry, we're gonna keep you guys entertained. We're gonna start jigging soon. I just want to troll for a little bit longer. This yellowtail might be a keeper. Pretty close. Gotta watch the spines on these guys. Ooh, look at that hard structure right there. It gets really shallow. So I got to bring this up a little bit, otherwise we're gonna probably snag bottom. Oh, getting hit. Not sure if I have something on or not. Something really small. Another rock. Wow, it comes really shallow right there. Micro yellowtail. Oh, another good one. Oh no, I broke him off right there. Dang it, son. I was afraid of that. I just checked my knot strength a minute ago. Oh, wait a minute. Did it fail at the leader knot? Dang, it failed at the leader knot. I should have retied that too. I fished all day yesterday with the same leader knot. Ah, dang it. All right, I just put on a fresh leader, another little crankbait, and it's 8:41. Oh, fish on. Hey, we got another mutton. Baby one though. We went around 20 minutes without a single touch, and I was starting to get worried that maybe these fish don't like this color, but this gives me some confidence. All right, we'll give the troll 20 more minutes and then we're gonna jig. Can we get one more big mutton? It's fun doing it like this because when they hit it, man, they hammer it. Oh, is that a fish? No, that's the bottom. Dang it. It felt like it hit when I was trolling over it. Oh, no way. We had a fish on. I thought it was a bite. Look at that. We got a pretty little black grouper. Nice. All right, it's 9:25 a.m. Let's troll just for maybe 10 more minutes. And what's kind of cool is now that the sun's getting higher in the sky, I can see the dark spots. That is the clear indication of the harder, rockier structure bottom. And now I can kind of get a look at all the different structure out here, and I can see it as far as I can see out that way, and also up shallower. And I'm thinking maybe the reason I lost that second larger fish is because this structure down here is sharp, and all it takes is for that fish to find an edge on that structure with all the tension on this light line, and it'll just instantly cut it. So maybe that's why I lost that fish. All right, y'all, I can't believe it, but whoa, there's something nice. Oh, is that another grouper? I couldn't believe it that we couldn't get another bigger mutton, but here's another little grouper. I think losing that hot color crankbait that we had on cost us getting another big mutton on the troll, or it's just timing. But let's switch to jigging now. All right, the jigging bite in there is non-existent, and that kind of explains why the trolling bite slowed up. I think it's just time of the tide, time of day. We're getting later in the morning. It's 11:15 a.m. But we still got 2 hours left to fish, so I found another good looking spot on my chart, and we're gonna book it there and see if we can get a couple more decent fish. And it's in like 18 to 27 feet of water. It's like a nice looking edge, and I think it'll be a good jigging spot if there's fish there. So the only way to find out is to go check it out and fish it. Fingers crossed. I hope we can get 1 or 2 more decent fish before calling it a day. All right, we're kind of here. Let's see what we can catch. It should slowly start to come up, and then once we drift onto the other side, it's gonna go straight down. Oh, look at that! A monster sea turtle just came up to say hi. What are the odds? Perfect timing. As soon as I started jigging and I'm looking that direction, he came up. I wonder if he saw me floating over him and then he came up to see if I was another sea turtle. There he is, fish on. That feels decent. Another mutton on the jig. Look at that, my plastic is all gone now. What? I'm gonna try something a little different for our next drop. I've got this little bucktail rigged up with the same plastic on it, and I know muttons like bucktails, so I think this might work. Oh no. I had a bunch of bites on the bucktail, but I guess something with teeth is down there. Maybe pufferfish or something, or mackerel. It took off the tail, as you can see. This is that stretchy plastic too. I do have some regular like Zoom super flukes here. We could try this, but I think this is gonna get cut up really quickly. We'll see. I'm also gonna make a slight move a little bit over like 100 yards, and we'll see if that makes a difference. That looks good. Marking stuff right here. Really tight to the bottom though. Some of the marks look decent now. Oh, God, there he is. Oh. No. Oh, he's in the bottom. Definitely a grouper, guys. That just ate the bucktail. Let's see if I can lighten up on him and maybe he'll swim out. Good fish though. Didn't mark much structure. I thought I was just marking like little grunts and stuff and maybe little yellowtail. Oh, he's out, he's out. No, he's back in. Oh, he's out, he's out. Oh, come on, please. Get out of there. Oh, I think I got him out. Oh, God. It's gonna be a miracle that this 20-pound doesn't break. Oh. Oh, I got the leader. No way, guys. Woo! A nice red grouper. But you know what? Dang, man. The season just closed last night, yesterday. And this is definitely a keeper. Woo! Nice. So sweet. I'm marking a ton of fish right here right now. Let's keep marking. So cool. Let's just get a quick measurement on this guy. And I swear, I feel like fish sometimes know the regulations. Like, really, I couldn't have found a fish like this yesterday. I caught one that was an 1/8 inch shy of 20 inches yesterday, and this one is about 23 3/4. So sweet. Bucktailing too, guys. Got it. All right, I gave it a quick drink so I can give you guys one last closer look. Man, why couldn't I have caught this fish yesterday? You'd be going in the box, buddy. It's your lucky day. We learned something though. Found a new spot where we could catch some bigger red grouper. Let's get her back. So the little trick I use to get a little more action out of the split tail minnow when I rig it on a jig head like this is I actually rig it upside down, and I find that you'll get way more tail action down there. And I do the same thing with the Salt Strong prawn, and it works for me. And the next time you guys are out, definitely just give it a try. All right, let's see how line shy these fish are. On this setup, I have like a 10-foot section of 50-pound fluoro. And if it's stacked here with grouper that size, we're gonna need the heavier tackle to yank them up. There he is. Nice. That's a good fish. Dang, son. Oh. Whew. The way this fish is brawling, it might be a mutton. Oh, it is a mutton. Look at that. On 50-pound leader. Nice. Woo! Another keeper. Not bad. Good eating size. And I'll be honest, I kind of prefer to eat them when they're around this size. So I think we'll keep this guy as well, but let's just measure him real quick. He's definitely over 18. He is 18, 19, 20, 21. He's about 21 inches. All right, let's let him bleed out. So sweet. And I think the fish that I'm seeing suspended here are possibly all muttons, so let's try and get a mutton on the bucktail now. So cool, I came out here and found this. And I was actually on my way to another spot that looked like a little like hump or high spot, and then I just found this, structure unmarked out here. And sometimes the best structure is the structure that's not publicly marked, or not sometimes, all the time. Let's put this back there. Fish on. Mutton on the bucktail. So cool. See that stuff right there? That's the bigger muttons right there. The ones that we want, the ones that are gonna give us that epic drag, scream, and run. Oh, there he is. Fish on. Woo! That fish crushed the bucktail. Nice. Hey, look at that. That's a nice sized lane snapper right there. Awesome. There he is. Good fish. Good fish. Look at that rod bend. Nice. Hey, look at that. A feisty little red grouper. A little smaller than that 23 and 3/4. Time to get our second keeper mutton here in our Buffalo Gear cooler. Yeah, I'm running low on ice. I only had one little 7-pound bag in there this morning, so we're gonna head in a minute. So happy to get on this bite. So, you know, over the years, people always ask me, like, what is your favorite lure? What's a lure that you would never go fishing without? And I'll be honest that no matter what I'm doing, whether I'm surf fishing, in the kayak, or on the boat, I always have a bucktail on board. I may not always fish it, but I always have one, because so many fish love to eat a bucktail, and not every situation calls for it, but it doesn't hurt to have one. Oh, there he is. Nice fish here. Oh, he's dogging me. Whew. Another red grouper. Pretty sweet. All right, y'all, I'm just taking the bucktail off for a minute to try and see if we could get a fish also on this Nomad Design Squid Trex. Oh, good fish right there. That one crushed that Squid Trex. Ooh, nice. Oh, that feels good. Really good. That feels like a grouper more than a snapper. Oh, we got color. We got color. Oh, another nice red grouper. Not bad. Let's get a quick measure on this one. With the tail pinched, he is just about 20 inches. See ya. It's crazy how you catch the ones you want to take home sometimes when the season is closed. I like to eat grouper probably the most. That's probably one of my favorite fish to eat. I know some of you watching will know exactly where I'll be next year around this time when the season is kind of winding down, because they'll probably be somewhere else at the start of the grouper season. but in the winter, I'm gonna be right here. So I'm just trying to get this to the bottom, and then I'm gonna reel it up about a foot, and then I'm just gonna give it like 2 to 3 foot jigs. And every jig, you wanna make sure that you feel that squid vibrating, and then I follow it down. Most bites are gonna happen right on that drop. Such a beautiful day to be out here in the kayak, doing some jigging. Found something small here. Oh, look at that. A little mangrove snapper on the squid. All right, y'all, well, that is it. I tied it up. We're heading in. We've got to take care of these snapper I got in the Buffalo Gear cooler. And what a day. I got to thank the fish gods for helping me find this last spot here, because I was going to a different zone that looked fishy, and I just stumbled upon good marks, good bottom structure, and I marked the heck out of it. So now I know how wide it is, how long it is. And the groupers seemed like they, were living on that structure. The mutton just were probably hanging around it. And after I got a few of them, they kind of moved off, and I'm sure we could still pick some red grouper off it, but we'll leave them alone because the season is closed and we got our limited snapper. So I can't be any happier. I hope you really enjoyed this episode. I extremely enjoyed filming it for you all. And if you want to see more content like this, definitely smash the subscribe button, hit the like button if you enjoyed. Comment down below what other kind of content you'd like to see me film out on the water, whether it's surf fishing, kayak fishing, going on the boat, fly fishing, spin fishing, conventionally, you name it. And I think most of you guys prefer when you see me go out and fish strictly artificial. Sometimes you got to use the bait, but this trip down here to the Keys, the lures actually have been more productive than the bait, so why use it? You can move around a lot more and cover more territory with artificial, and hands down, that's why I love it the most, and it's always really sporty and fun. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, please smash that like button, hit that subscribe button down below, so stay tuned for more vids like this, and I hope to see you in the next episode. And like always, live to fish, fish to live.